everybody. This is the Y Guy. We are in Grand Rapids, Michigan, in a library, so we got to be quiet. And we are here with
Kelsey Jones.
Kelsey. How are you doing today?
Doing well. It's
Doing
nice
good.
weather.
Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful day. Are you from Grand Rapids?
I am. I was born and raised here.
Okay. What keeps you here?
Well, I came back like a few months ago because my family is here and the community here is just really lovely.
Nice. Yep. It's a beautiful place. I love it here. I just moved myself, so it's nice. What do you or how do you earn a living?
I am a pastor at a Christian Reformed church in Grand Rapids.
Wow, that's an awesome occupation. Yeah, that's it. And what made you want to choose that?
Long story short, I was working at a domestic violence shelter, and one of the people that came in said that they'd went to their church, went to their pastor, explained the abuse that they were receiving, and their pastor just prayed with them and said they would pray with their husband, and then sent them back into an abusive situation. And I got so frustrated with the
Oh
bad
wow.
theology that led to that, and I said something has to be done. Like the church can't be bringing abusers back together, and so I
Mhm.
thought that would be my path into seminary. What I do, but it brought me to seminary, but it's not where it kept me. I guess I
Yeah.
could say.
Well, that took a lot of courage to see something and actually do something about it. I think your story can really make an impact in a lot of people, and that's the next question I have. Do you believe through the ups and downs, the successes and the failures, that your story could add value to somebody else's?
I think so. I think stepping out of fear is something that I learned through my life. And so often we make excuses, and I made excuses for years, even after I felt God leading me to seminary. I deferred after I applied to seminary. I said,
Mm.
I don't think this is for me. God doesn't want me here. No one wants me in this place. My voice doesn't need to be heard. And it was years later saying, if your voice is not in that space, like people are going to miss out on hearing it. And
Wow.
that's true for everyone. Like you have a specific voice that no one else has your perspective. And so if
Mhm.
you don't use your gifts and your voice where you're placed in your life, people are going to miss hearing that.
Mhm.
So you need to use it.
Wow. That was the best answer I could have gotten on this question. Seriously. Um, do you believe that you've ever been through struggle in your life?
I would say yes. I think we've all been through different
Yeah.
struggles. I've been very privileged, you could say, and blessed that I haven't had huge struggles in life. I think the biggest struggles I've had have been mental health related.
Mm.
Just depression, anxiety, have really, I mean, they're beasts and
Yeah.
they really knock you down at times. And so I would say going through different mental health struggles have really shaped me.
Okay. So I guess if my next question would be like, what is one struggle that you're willing to kind of break into and talk about? But I guess if there's could you like elaborate on like where and when that maybe started and how you started to work through it, how you started to overcome it.
So yeah, I've had anxiety, I think, my whole life. And I think during COVID, I think many people can relate, it got worse. I had moved to a new city. I didn't know anyone. And so I was very isolated. I was depressed, anxious about starting a new job in a new city, and just really alone. And I didn't want to talk to people about it. And I think it was sitting down with a coworker at one point in time and saying, I'm not good. Like things aren't great. I look like it's great on the outside, but it's all fake. And just having that one-on-one conversation time, and then looking into therapy and what resources I could get from the community around me was really helpful. So once I
Okay.
stopped keeping it inside to myself,
Yeah.
that
So
helped.
that really just kind of leads into one of the best questions we got for you is, do you believe that there's power in communication?
100%. Yeah, I think communication is key. With relationships, it's key. If you can't assume, you always assume. I think people
Yeah.
know how you're feeling, what you're thinking, but unless you say it, people don't know what you're thinking or how you're feeling. So we have to speak out. We have to say how we're feeling, how we are. We have to ask for help. We have to offer help without talking to one another and communicating.
Mm-hmm.
Things just die.
Yep. Yep. That was a perfect answer. And the last question we have is, in the world that we live in, do you believe a message like unity, whether it reaches one or two people, or a ton of people, could actually make a transformation in the culture, or even just make an impact?
Definitely. I think we're so divided in so many different ways as a world and society, but we're all so much more alike than we think. And so if we sit
Mm-hmm.
down and talk to each other, we find that out, and we learn more and we grow more together.
Mm-hmm. That was amazing. Well, that's really all we have for the interview. So thank you so
Yeah,
much,
thank you.
Kelsey. I really appreciate it. That was probably one of the best I've ever gotten
Oh,
so far.
thank you.
So I'm grateful. You got a beautiful smile, and I'm happy to hear that you're working towards what you believe God is leading you into, and you're going right into it. And I'm sure that's where a lot of your, kind of anxiety, fear kind of went to for a while, but now you're actually walking into it, and I'm sure that's one of the best things for you too. So thanks for your message. I'm sure it'll inspire a lot of people that listen to that. So
Awesome.
I
Thank you.
appreciate it.